Hey friends, welcome back to Oso Farm. Welcome if you are new. My name is Brandy. We are here for our once a month November grocery haul. I think this is the second month or the second time that we've done a grocery haul in our new remodeled house. If you are new here, we had a house fire last year and have just recently moved back into our rebuilt house. So we are so thankful to be back here. It's so much better setting up grocery hauls when you have a lot of counter space. So for November, obviously we're moving into holiday season, which I am ready for and so happy about. I wanted to share with you, I found this cute sweatshirt on Amazon. It actually got a little wet carrying in the frozen things. It came in a lot of different colors and it's really kind of stretchy and flattering. And it just says thankful in some kind of neutral pastels. It's really, really cute. And it was under $20, so I will definitely link that down below. I've got my little friend, oh, it's open. You wanna go outside with me? Okay, look, let mommy do this and then I'll take you to play soccer, okay? Okay, great. My sweet little Evan. Okay. So some fun things for November outside of just the obvious Thanksgiving is this weekend. Today is Wednesday. This weekend we are celebrating my senior, my Everett. He is having senior night in his last home football game. So we've got my sister and her boys driving in, and then my daughter Emma and her family are coming in. So we will have a full house. So some of the food I'll show you is for that, is we've got a lot of people here this weekend. And then obviously Thanksgiving. My daughters and I are going to be doing some baking videos and cooking videos in the next week leading up to Thanksgiving. We are hosting Thanksgiving. We're so thankful to be able to do that this year. So we're gonna try some new sides, so that'll be one video. Some sides and then some bread, specifically rolls, and then some pies and dessert. So there should be 3 videos coming in the next, I'm hoping 2 weeks, so that you can make your plans if any of those look good or we suggest that they actually are delicious. So stick around for those. So today I just went to Sam's Club. I spent right at $1,000. I don't know what to say about that. It's just when everything costs about $10 a piece, and then, you know, it just adds up so quickly nowadays, doesn't it? So I will also be sharing with you in this video the other stores that we are going to for the month of November. So definitely stick around to the end and see all that we have gotten. I'm also going to share my meal plan with you. So Coleman is definitely, can you call Coleman, honey?
Coleman.
So we're gonna go ahead and show you what has already been carried in, and then I'll show you what he brings in at the end. Okay, I wanna get the frozen stuff in the freezer, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. We always get 1 or 2 of these Members Mark chicken bites. We just got 1 this month, and then I got these cod portions. This is what we're gonna make the fried fish with. Also, we're having salmon one night. We always sear it and it is so good. And then the kids are actually gonna have this for lunch, these mini pizza bagels. So I'm gonna get these in the freezer and get 1 of these in the air fryer for lunch. Coleman says hello. Okay, a few more frozen things we're gonna get in the freezer. We got this big 8-pound bag of French fries. Believe it or not, this will be gone this month. And then some sliced strawberries for smoothies. Then we got 1 box of Eggo waffles. Okay, we are still carrying things in, but it is lunchtime, so I am gonna try to get some of this filmed, and then I'll show you what he is carrying in from the car still. So I got these Halloween treats. Coleman, go lay down. Tomorrow is Halloween, so the good part about going to Sam's Club the day before Halloween is all of their Halloween treats and snacks are clearanced. So my Evan only likes hard suckers, but these other ones are gummy. But we've got a lot of teenagers, and then my 2 grandsons, Danny and Tommy, will love this. This 24 pack, believe it or not, will be gone by the weekend. I am sure of it. Okay, I'm gonna have Brian taste test this in just a second when he comes back in the room. We love hot honey. They no longer actually sell hot honey in Sam's in the store, but it is online. So I also have an online Sam's order of like toilet paper and a few other things that you can't find in the store or that are just too big to cart around. So I'm gonna be adding the hot honey. We use it for salmon and chicken and pizza. It's so good. So I saw this hot honey popcorn. It's on sale right now for $4 a bag, which is actually a pretty good size bag. Let's see. It says 14 ounces, but pretty good size. So if he ends up liking this and they have it online, I will definitely buy a couple bags. I've got a couple of kids that love hot honey. And then my kiddos are kind of picky with granola bars. My Emma, that is expecting her 3rd baby, requested the peanut butter ones, but all of my kids actually like these chewy granola bars. And then we get 1 box of Goldfish a month, and we just poured our last, if there's 3 bags in here, I just poured my last bag in, so this is perfect timing. We are going to have a brisket on Friday night prior to the football game, and then I was gonna get, I don't know if we'll have leftovers. If we'll have leftovers, you can either have a brisket sandwich again, or you could have these little hoagies on Saturday afternoon for lunch. And then I got 1 thing of plain bagels and 2 of everything bagels for the month. I did not get very much produce. I plan to do that at Aldi, but I did get their big bag of Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna go ahead and half these, and this will probably be 3 dinners for us, and get those in the freezer. And then these blueberries and strawberries will not even last a week here. So obviously you can tell it is baking time with all of this butter. We're using our last 4-pack of the unsalted right now. So I went ahead and got 2 packages of the unsalted and 1 of the salted. I've been using this. I can link this below. Let me see if I can find it. This sprays out olive oil. There's no battery or anything for cooking and baking. But there are a few things in terms of baking that, just to be safe, I was totally out and wanted this Pam. We'll definitely use that up. Got 1 thing of honey. This was the cheapest honey they had there, and we're primarily using a lot of honey for baking. So got a big one of those. We're almost out of chocolate chips, so I got 1 big, what is this, 4.5 pound bag. I have about a half a bag left of their brown sugar, so I went ahead and got 1 more bag. And then we're on our last pack of brownies, and I was definitely gonna make some brownies for the weekend, and I usually do 2 packages to fill up a 9 by 13. 1 package will do an 8 by 8. So we'll just have some yummy snacks for the kids to grab this weekend. We're gonna be making that banana Foster pancakes that I told you, and then I prefer organic pure maple syrup. So these were on special. They were a couple dollars off, so I went ahead and got 2 of those. And I have never seen this before. It is tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. And so there's a lot of times when a recipe will call for condensed tomato soup or something, and I never really have that on stock. And then I thought this picture looked yummy, so I was just gonna try this. This obviously is a huge container, but I think this was only $4. And then we're almost out of taco seasoning. And then I bought cinnamon sticks. We are gonna be trying some of the recipes for simmer pots, and plus these are just so pretty. So I went ahead and got 1 thing of cinnamon sticks. I also wanna say these were on special. A big thing of a 2-pack of Nutella. A lot of recipes call for this hazelnut spread, and then this is just good on graham crackers or to dip little cookies in. Always running low on vanilla extract, so I got one of those. These pink Himalayan salt and the peppercorn are actually to fill these acacia wood grinders that I got at Sam's prior to us moving in. So we're just gonna, I don't actually think we know how to open those, so we're gonna try to figure that out and get those in there. So that'll be on the table. And then M&Ms, this was I think $15 with a coupon or with their savings, but there's actually a recipe for Halloween we're gonna make tomorrow. And then the kids just snack on this, monster cookies, all the fun stuff. We have been out of M&Ms for a while. Our condiments are kind of over here. Last month I bought a Hellman's at a pickup order and it was $4 and it was the tiniest little jar. We all laughed at that. So I went ahead and got this big, I think this was almost $10, big Hellman's at Sam's. And then we're almost, this huge gallon barbecue sauce lasts us a long time in the refrigerator. I think we're down to the very end, but since we're making this 15-pound brisket, I knew we would run out, and so that will then go in the fridge. I saw this Mateo's Gourmet Salsa. We love salsa, and this was $10 for 2, and they're pretty good sized jars. Here's y'all's Juno, going crazy. So we're gonna try those. I will let you know what we think. We finally rebought our coffee bean grinder, so we've been enjoying this. We've just been enjoying whole bean coffee again. So I went ahead and got 2. I bought one last month and it did not last us very long. We drink an obscene amount of coffee. And I actually was just telling Brian, I saw a reel where it said 2 to 4 cups of black coffee is actually super beneficial for your liver. I don't know if that's true or not, but we sure hope so because we drink so much of it. And then 2 of the Reynolds wrap. I usually buy the huge one, the really long one, but I bought one of those fun, really pretty wood organizers for your drawer, and that one wouldn't fit, so it needed these 12-inch ones. So I got 2 of those. And then we set up our coffee maker was actually cleaned in the fire, so we had repurchased one to use while we were displaced, and so that one is now in our little barn house for company. So I wanted to have, it uses K-cups, so I wanted to have some out there. And then Brian and I have actually been making 2 pots of coffee a day, but we don't ever finish the second pot, so I thought this would probably be more easier and economical. I also got, this one was $14, the winter variety. It has salted caramel bourbon, maple pecan, cinnamon roasted almond, and butter toffee. Brian does not prefer the flavored ones, but me and the girls love these, so that'll be fun. I did not see their Ghirardelli's hot chocolate mix, so let me know down in the comments. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. It's so yummy. It's got like the sea salt caramel and the mint chocolate cocoa pack, so I was kind of disappointed because that had sounded so good. I'm gonna check on their website. So I bought these turkey plates. I'm hosting a dinner here for church on Sunday night, and so this will just be easier for me. So I got this, and then any leftovers, of course, we can use this weekend. So I anticipate this whole pack to be gone this weekend. And then I had found, I don't need any laundry detergent. However, this laundry sanitizer is great for accidents and football, like really when you just really need your clothes to be sanitized. Also, my daughter is studying to be an EMT, and she said that they suggested she sanitize her uniform after each shift. So this should last us just a month. We actually use this pretty often. We add it to our laundry. And then I got 1 little pack of Sunny D's. We'll get these cold for this weekend. Then just some cereal. My Evan loves plain Cheerios. And then everybody loves to just snack on these Apple Jacks. Okay. Sam's Club, if you're watching, I could totally do a review infomercial for you on their white queso dip. And Everett was already giving me the big eyes as the second cart was getting full. So I should have gotten 2 of these, because some sin in my life is sharing queso dip. So Love it, love it, love it. No, I've had the conversation with Brian, like, you're welcome to have it, but you need to have your own bowl. Like, don't eat out of my bowl. I am a kind woman, but this is my, what would the word be? I don't know, vice?
This is your vice, yeah.
Yeah, so this is absolutely
That's her sin struggle.
Delicious. Get the white queso dip from Sam's Club. You're welcome. Okay, so we got some albacore tuna. Brian and I go through this pretty quickly. We love tuna sandwiches on like toast or a tuna melt. So we're about halfway through this rotel and we needed some more for all of our recipes. I got 2 packs of these. Sorry about the glare of the light. It is a gorgeous light though. One of my favorite purchases from our new house, but it is making a big old glare on here. So 2 packs of turkey. I will go ahead and put this in the refrigerator and brown this up. This is an easy, if I don't feel like cooking that night or we're really hungry at lunch for tacos. So it's just, all I have to do is reheat it up and add the taco seasoning. Also taco soup, things like that. We definitely will eat this month. Then tomorrow night for Halloween, we're gonna go over to my mother-in-law's neighborhood. We live out in the country, so the houses are pretty far apart. We really don't get trick-or-treaters, and so for little Evan, we're gonna go to my mother-in-law's neighborhood, but I'm gonna bring dinner. We're gonna make a sheet pan meal, and I have some jalapeno sausage for it, but I was also gonna add some of this so it wouldn't be spicy for those that chose that, and then we'll go ahead and get all of it cut up and in the freezer for another meal this month. Sam's is now packaging their chicken instead of in the big family packs in these 4 packs, which actually is better for us. It's easier to just get it in the freezer. So I got 1 chicken thighs. I actually got 2 of these chicken breasts. I guess Everett carried that in and it's in a pile over there. We actually purchased a quarter of a cow a few months ago, but have already eaten all of the chuck roasts and the rump roast. So we're gonna have French dip sandwiches one Sunday evening this month. So I went ahead and got 2 of these roasts. So one should go in the freezer and then 1 will go for that meal. We put this directly in the freezer and it lasts us probably 4 to 5 months. So I was totally out. So I went ahead and got that. And then for all of the fun desserts and hot drinks that are coming, I got this 3-pack of whipped topping. I'm totally out of creamer. This morning I had to use some powdered creamer, so I got this 1 sweet cream. I'm gonna have to buy at like a smaller store, not Sam's, some of the flavors. I'll need to get that prior to Sunday before we're hosting that dinner. And then this almond milk I got 2 2-packs, is for smoothies. This will last us the month. We ran out about a week ago, and so last month I only bought 2. So this should push us into December. The use by date is not until February, so in the refrigerator, it's just better to have enough. And then for this weekend, and then my little dinner party on Sunday night, I went ahead and got these cheese cubes so we can make a little charcuterie board. Is that how you say it? Charcuterie board. So we'll just have that out. Some of this salami is going for that, but then we also have a Italian sandwich that has pepperoni, salami, ham that you brown up and add like an Italian dressing. My Esme requested that this month, so I went ahead and got this, and Lizzie and Esme love salami, so that should do us well. And then we have been only grating our own cheese, which I have a love-hate relationship with it. It is not difficult, but sometimes it's frustrating when there's not cheese grated for the meal you're trying to prepare. So anyways, I will link our cheese grater below. It's on Amazon. It's inexpensive. Posey was outside. That's our kitty. Our indoor kitty snuck outside. We heard meowing. He was freaking out, but he got out. Bless his heart. Okay. So I will link our cheese grater below. It's inexpensive, it works great. So I got 1 Colby Jack, 1 cheddar, and 1 pepper jack. Believe it or not, this may not last us a month. When you buy a block of cheese, like the size you would get at like Walmart, that usually is just enough for 1 meal for us. I don't know if we just are heavy on the cheese or it just uses that, but Brian prefers the cheese we grate, right?
Oh yeah, that what's that sawdust covered string?
Yeah, that's so
shredded
good.
cheese.
His drawer is probably very empty. I did 3 loads of laundry 2 days ago, and it is clean, but probably now wrinkly and in a hamper in front of our bed.
Hey, but like Randy's shirt, I'm thankful for this too.
So he has this Whitney Houston shirt. Number 1, because he loves Whitney Houston.
Hello, Whitney.
Who doesn't love Whitney? And also because my little Evan has been a lover of Whitney Houston for many years. So his 8th birthday, not this past birthday, but the year before, we had a Whitney Houston party and we all wore the shirts. So it actually was dark in our room when he put that on. So when he came out here to get coffee, it tickled me because, of course. And he also has had some work meetings. Did Mike say anything?
No.
That's even weirder. I think when your coworker doesn't comment on your Whitney Houston t-shirt.
He's looking at my shirt.
Okay, anyways. All right. Okay, I said we were gonna have him taste test this hot honey popcorn.
What is this? Handcrafted.
Hot honey.
Hot honey.
Oh my gosh, it has an after. You done?
No, it's good. Oh, it has
It
a
has
little,
an afterburn.
an after kick.
So tell us about it. I think it's good. It's one of those things that
It's not like caramel popcorn where you would think that a sweet popcorn has that glaze. No, it's dry like a cheesy popcorn, but it's good. I like it. It's got that after kick, so you have to add more to it to kind of put out the fire. So it's probably dangerous.
I'm gonna show you Walmart as it comes in. I needed some more of these bamboo spoons. So I got 1 bag of those, and then I got some more creamer, this vanilla caramel. I'm going to make a breakfast casserole when all our company's here for Saturday morning. So I got this hot sausage, and then I got a, let's see, 1.5 pound thing of sour cream. These Granny Smith apples, we are going to make apple nachos as a snack. You just slice up the apples, drizzle caramel, and add some toppings. So we're gonna do that as a snack when all of the kids are here this weekend. And then for those hoagie rolls we got at Sam's, I did buy some ham that is still really fresh. So we have ham, salami, and then I wanted to get 2 things of turkey. So I got some peppered and some Cajun, spicy. I actually didn't realize this was Cajun, but that'll be good. So let's see what else. Okay, we got 2 family-sized boxes of Cheez-Its for the weekend, and my pregnant daughter, Emma, requested gummy bears, which cracks me up. She said she's been eating gummy bears and Cheez-Its every night, so she is definitely pregnant. And then we got some flossers and some, this is like the Equate version of the Glide. And then we have hand soap in here and the powder bath that's not in like a different container. So I went ahead and tried. Last month we tried this gingerbread scent. It smells really good. We've got less than half left. Juno, get down. So this month we're gonna try more Christmassy ones. So I got Iowa Pine and Snowdrop. We have not smelled these, but I will let you know in our December grocery haul which scents we chose, which ones we liked. Just got some deodorant. My sister that's coming requested Diet Cokes, so I didn't want to get a big 12-pack, so I got her this 6-pack because that'll be good when we're running around to the football game and stuff. Juno. And then lots of 2 things of gel and 2 things of mousse and some boy deodorant. Okay, and it's Halloween. Of course, we're last minute. If y'all remember my last grocery haul, I bought Halloween candy and I said the kids are not gonna eat it, and they ate the whole bag.
Okay, I did eat some.
You ate some? Yeah, no, I think your daddy was the biggest culprit. So we got 2. These were $10 a bag. Candy is so dang expensive, but at least we got ones that we want to eat. You know, if you buy the cheaper, bigger bag, then you're stuck with all the candy that you may not like. So if we're stuck with some, we're gonna take this to my mother-in-law's house. At least it's ones that we like. Then I got this is just for this week for some breakfast sausage. These 2 different types of cheese, Colby Jack and cheddar, are for the sandwiches on Saturday. And then 1 more creamer. We got the Coffee Mate pumpkin spice. They really didn't have that many to choose from. My favorite son-in-law requested these Gatorade Zeros. The kids laugh. He's my favorite until another one comes, and then I'll have to come up with a new name. But those are for him. Okay, we got 1 bunch of organic bananas. And then this is one of the things that my nephews requested, these white cheddar Cheeto Puffs. So that's fun. Was able to find those. Okay, here is my small HEB haul. So we are cooking a brisket this weekend.
Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy.
I bought a big bottle of the Sweet Baby Ray's, but some people like this Sweet Heat. And then I think this one, yeah, Sticky Sweet. These stubs are a little bit pricier, so I only get a few of them, but they are very, very good. I already ate one of these yesterday for lunch. I love tomato basil soup. I actually thought this would be about twice the size, but so it goes with organic products, I guess. So I got 2 of those. It was actually really good. And then we're having fried fish from Magnolia Table's cookbook at the end of the month, and it called for tartar sauce. Actually it called for homemade tartar sauce, but I knew I would not be doing that, so I bought 2 of those, and I bought the cod today for the fish. And then there's a couple of recipes that call for this whole berry cranberry sauce that I'm going to be making this month. We are going to be doing some taste testing prior to Thanksgiving to see what makes the menu. So if you are not subscribed and want to cook with us, we would love to have you. So we'll definitely have to make a separate grocery order that I'll kind of split with the people that are coming over to have Thanksgiving with us. We will do that the week of Thanksgiving. From that same Magnolia Table cookbook, we're making a soup that calls for these rice noodles. I think I might have needed 2 boxes, but these boxes were about $4 a box, so I was going to try to stretch 1. And then with holidays coming, I have some powdered sugar from Sam's that is almost gone, so we'll use that up first. And then I wanted to get a more natural, better for you option, so we're going to try this HEB organic powdered sugar. This is 1 pound 8 ounces, and I got 4 of those. These dark chocolate coffee beans are to top one of the desserts that we are going to be having this month. And actually most of this stuff is for dessert. The Magnolia Table, here's Juno. A few of you have commented that Juno needs her own account. She is very determined and jealous when I start talking to the camera. Okay, so this Banana Foster, we're making Banana Foster pancakes from that same cookbook. I will link this cookbook below. It is wonderful. And so it called for this banana extract. I've never purchased this before, but found it at HEB. From a Taste of Home cooking recipe, there is a dessert that calls for this cookie butter. I was actually surprised I could find it. And then this is for another dessert, the sea salt caramel. And then also, again, another one, this caramel topping. And this is Evan's little flashlight. He has taken that everywhere. If we lose it, I actually need to get a few of them because he is always asking me for it. Juno. And then I'm totally out of beans, so I went ahead and got these Great Northern beans. Most of my kids are not fans of beans, but Brian and I love them. So there's a couple of soups that I use this for, so I wanted to go ahead and have this in my pantry. That'd be a good Sunday afternoon lunch. Okay, hopefully the lighting is okay and you can see this, but I just have this wall calendar that I have used that I put on a kitchen cabinet wall, and in pencil I write in breakfast, lunch, and dinners for the month. So I'm primarily cooking through the Pioneer Woman cookbook. I will link that below. So what I did is go through and write down all of the recipes that looked good, and then looked at my calendar where I had written in appointments. I've got family members having surgery. I'm going to a doctor's appointment in Dallas. So looking at all those things, putting them on the calendar here. I still obviously have some blanks, so I'm gonna fill this in prior to the week starting tomorrow. But this is our meal plan. I will link this recipe book down, cookbook. I will link this cookbook down below. I got to thinking, most of my cookbooks I've only cooked 1 or 2 recipes from, so I thought, make it easy on myself and really get to know a cookbook. So here's Juno, good gravy. So I'm going to cook the majority of the recipes from that cookbook. That looked good. All right, Juno says, thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in a couple days with the next one. Bye-bye.